So, story time. My name is Dr. Haynes. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and sometimes I use stories from my own life, my own relationship, to help exemplify some of the concepts that I try to share with my clients. One particular concept in the model that I am developing is applying this concept called self leadership in our relationships and with the purpose of having greater connection, more emotional intimacy, and ultimately healthier relationships. So, I want to share a story with you about a recent argument I had with my husband that was a bit of a doozy. Um, what happened was we had gotten back from a trip, and my husband was a bit inspired to maybe become a vegetarian again. We had just purchased some new cookware, and honestly, I already didn't have the dopamine I needed to probably cook in general. And the idea of cooking vegetarian dishes really did not inspire me. But I made a bit of an insensitive remark um, and said something like, I can't be bothered with all that bullshit or something. And my husband felt really hurt by this. And I was trying to respond with cognitive empathy. Cognitive empathy is sort of like you're trying to get more information, you're trying to validate, but there's sort of like a distance you have with the actual, emotion itself. And emotional empathy is sort of like, I'm feeling with you, and I'm like, I've got enough questions. I'm like there with you, feeling it with you. My husband thinks I have a bit of a superpower of helping people feel seen in a way that you didn't even know you needed, in that emotional empathy realm. And sometimes his ways of getting me to that space can be a bit more critical, if not hyperbolic. And in this particular instance, he said something like, well, clearly all of that self leadership and the growth that we've had as a relationship has all been bullshit. And when I heard that, it was kind of like game over for the next 3 to 4 days. Like we weren't, it wasn't like a hostile, caustic dynamic. But I was definitely in like this shame spiral. At one point, I was thinking of canceling my appointments for the day because clearly I'm a fucking fraud or something. Around day 4, my husband's like, hey, I want to share my emotional experience with you. And also, I want to offer you some feedback, but I want to be sensitive to your sensitivity to criticism.